People are still talking about the balance beam competition in gymnastics, with several conspiracy theories making the rounds on the internet after Simone Biles and Suni Lee fell off, as well as other competitors in what looked like the same spot. Biles and Lee did not medal, but Lee says there is still much of the team to be proud of.
I'm feeling good. I'm really happy with how everything went, and I'm glad that it's over, though. I didn't end on the best note, which I'm really sad about, but I gave it my all, and that's all that matters.
What was it like to go through this whole experience where just months ago you didn't even know if you'd be here?
It was surreal, honestly. That's pretty much how I can explain this experience. I mean, getting to see other athletes, competing with the crowd, like, it's just such a different turnaround. Having my family there has been super important to me, just because, you know, it's the Olympics. Like, your family has been supporting you for your whole life, so to have them at the biggest stage has meant the world. And then being able to build such strong connection with the other girls on the team has been such an amazing experience too.
You've talked a lot about mental health. Where are you at now?
I would say I'm at a really good place right now. I have definitely matured a lot since the last Olympics, and having to overcome everything that I did. I think when I was younger, I never really had to face real life problems. I would face gymnastics problems and think that they were real life problems, but in reality, like, I still had my parents, you know, they were taking care of me, whereas now I'm like, okay, I'm an adult now, I have to do things on my own, and it's just been such a different experience, but I'm so proud of myself because I never would have thought that I got to this point in my life.
What's the future of gymnastics look like?
I feel like if it's one thing, like when you're watching Simone, she has definitely shown that nothing is impossible, and even like watching me come back from all of this stuff, I feel like it's really showing that nothing is impossible. So I feel like it's just going to keep evolving and being absolutely amazing. It's something that I'm going to be watching for the rest of my life.
Lee did not even know she'd compete in these games. During the first half of 2023, she dealt with being newly diagnosed with not one, but two rare kidney diseases. She's also focused on her mental health, and she says she is leaving this Olympics feeling great. Jamie Yukis, KCAL News.